Thank you, Amitabha Buddha, for saving me. Thank you. In the small village of Luo Dong, there was this upasaka Mr. Lai, a very pious Buddhist, but his sister did not believe in cultivation. She believed in cooking delicious dishes and sharing them with her friends and relatives who were working in town and who would come to visit her during their holidays. In her compound, she had a poultry farm, and when her friends told her they would come to pay her a visit, she would get so excited, took a knife, caught hold of her fowls, and slaughtered them personally. She took out their internal organs, cleaned properly, and simmering them whole in herbs and spices. After eating with them, she would wrap up that whole extra whole birds one by one, happily presented her favorite dish to every visitor to be brought home. None of them would leave empty-handed. And this went on for many years, until she was down with cancer, which spread from her chest to the liver to the heart, and her whole body was swollen. Even the doctor asked the family to take her home, as nothing could be done to stop the growth. An American doctor of medicine says that as long as people eat the fat from animals, including milk and meat, they will have a risk to get cancer. The more they eat, the higher the risk will be. Mr. Lai looked at her sister, who had eaten lots of chickens, and who had personally killed the fowls for food for herself, friends, and relatives. Now she was near death, and Mr. Lai felt very sorry for her. As a brother, he would like to help her, so he went to see his master, who stayed in Tuchang, the famous elder master Guanqing. He said, Elder Master, my sister is seriously sick. She has committed lots of killing throughout her whole life, and now she looks so pitiful. Elder Master, please tell me what to do now. The elder kept quiet and thought for a while. Then he told his attendant, Bring me a yellow card. He folded it into two and said, Bring me the ink and brush. He took the brush and wrote these words on the cover, and inside the master recited the 18th vow of Amitabha Buddha and asked the attendant to write them down. After the attendant had written the vows of Amitabha Buddha, the elder master folded the yellow card and told Mr. Lai, Bring this card to your sister. She is so sick. Ask her to hold this jewel card tightly. Tell her it is like boarding card to go up the plane. The old master took out the Buddha beads he was wearing on his hand and passed it to Mr. Lai, saying, She has committed so much bad karma, and there is nothing she can do now except repentance. Ask her to hold the jewel card tightly in the left hand, the certificate of guarantee to attain a rebirth in the western land of ultimate bliss. Tell her this is Shifu's Buddha beads. Ask her to hold it in the right hand and recite Amitabha Buddha, Amitabha Buddha. Tell her to let go of everything and recite the Buddha's name only. Yes, she must say, Thank you, Amitabha Buddha. Thank you, Amitabha Buddha, for saving me. Lai's sister finally believed in the elder master's teachings. She was very confident that she would carry out her duty to pass the card to Amitabha Buddha. In ancient China, there was this custom that the deceased hands would be holding the money so that he would not be poor, holding the handkerchief so he would not reunite with his future generation, and holding the fan so that he would not be hot while traveling on this road of birth and death. With lots of confidence, Mr. Lai's sister called upon Amitabha Buddha, saying, Thank you, Amitabha Buddha. Thank you for saving me. Thank you, Amitabha Buddha. So in this way, before passing away, she saw Guanqi and Pusa, Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva came. She said, I am leaving now, closed her eyes and passed away peacefully. Faith is very important in the Buddha recitation Dharma door. We should check ourselves if we have this whole faith, or we only believe half-heartedly. With a total faith, we will be sure of a rebirth and free ourselves from this cycle of birth and death. Even though the sister had committed lots of sins, but she also possessed abundant good roots. In the Amitabha Sutra, it is thus stated, A man with little good roots, little blessings and virtues, will not be born in that land. What is meant by having lots of good roots? It means to have the total faith in the Buddha Amitabha. What is having lots of blessings? It means believing in the Amitabha, Buddha's 48 great vows, believing that the Buddha will not deceive us, and hence we bring forth the vow for a rebirth. What is meant by abundant virtues? The cultivator will recite the name of the Buddha diligently and continually, and in this state of cultivation, he is enveloped in the Buddha's light, his wisdom increases tremendously, and his body and mind are transformed by the Buddha's light. He personally witnesses and experiences the existence of this light and the transformation that occurs to him. The people and the surroundings around him will also be benefited. As such, he will dwell in the state of quietude, samadhi, common bliss, the four virtues of a Pure Land cultivator. A virtuous man will have the power to subdue himself, besides bringing a positive influence on all who have affinities with him, leading them to the pure abode of their pure mind. The Buddha said, a pure mind is replete with abundant merits and virtues. The great strength of a pure mind arises when one faces all difficulties, worries, calamities, adversities with an unmoving mind. The mind is not disturbed by these states, not conditioned by them. A good cultivator is able to replace these turbulent states of mind and channels it to the mind of the mindfulness of the Buddha. As it is very difficult not to be affected by the external chaos, it also helps us to strengthen our mind and purify it. The elder master Guanxing is a man of great wisdom who is able to inculcate the local culture into the Buddha teaching. With the expedient skills and means, he managed to transform a woman to bring forth a good faith. Namo Amitabha Buddha, Namo Amitabha Buddha, Namo Amitabha Buddha. The 18th vow of Amitabha Buddha. If when I achieve Buddhahood, sentient beings in the lands of the 10 directions, who sincerely believe and rejoice, recite my name even 10 times, should fail to be born in my land, may I not attain perfect enlightenment. Excluded are those who commit the 5 grave offenses or slander the right Dharma. Namo Amitabha Buddha, Namo Amitabha Buddha, Namo Amitabha Buddha.